we set the scene. We are in Windsor, Act 1, Scene 1. And to start off, it comes on, it's Master Page here. G'day, my name is Master Page. I run the Page household, and it's great to be here. Start off today with a bit of a little knock joke, because that's what we do here in Windsor. How Shakespearean is that? Just a little bit of a knock joke. So, just for you, Kat and Abby there, who are our two participants in the old comment section there, give me a big knock. Come on, give it to me, please. I'm gonna wait until you do that for me, love. Come on, Abby, I know you want to do it. Knock. Give me a knock. Come on, love. Don't make it awkward. So we can start the play, Abby. Or is it a bit behind? Never mind, I'll just do it anyway. I'm going to assume you're going to say it any moment now. There it is, Ryan Kundu. Knock. Who's there? Here is God's blessing and your friend Parson Hugh. And here is Justice Shallow.
Hello.
And here, young Master Slender. I am glad to see your worships well.
Is Sir John Falstaff there?
Sir, he is within, and I would I could do a good office between you.
He hath wronged me, Master Page.
Sir, he doesn't some sort confess it.
If it be confessed, then it is not redressed. Is not that so, Master Page? He hath wronged me. Indeed he hath. In a word, he hath. Believe me, Robert Shallow, Esquire, saith he is wronged.
Well, here comes the John Falstaff now. G'day. Now, Master Shallow, you'll complain of me to the king.
Knight, you have beaten my men, killed my deer, and broke open my lodge.
But not kissed your keeper's daughter.
Tut, a pin! Oh, this shall be answered.
I will answer it straight. I have done all this. That is now answered. Master Slender, I broke open your head. What matter have you against me?
Marry, sir,
I have matter against you and against your coney-catching rascals, Nym and Pistol. They carried me to the tavern and made me drunk. Pistol? Did you pick Master Slender's purse? Aye, by these gloves, did he?
Fucking scum down, lie.
Well, by this hat, then. He in the red face had it. What say you, Nym?
For mine own part, sir, I say, the gentleman hath drunk himself out of his 5 sentences.
It is his 5 senses. Fie, what the ignorance is. You hear all these matters tonight, gentlemen. You hear it. Well, how now, Mistress Ford? Oh, Mistress Ford. Oh, whoa.
By my troth, you are very well met. Oh, by your leave, good mistress.
Yeah. Come, wives, come. Bid these gentlemen welcome. Yeah, come. We have a hot venison pasty to dinner. Come. I hope we can drink down all unkindness. Yeah. Well, sirs, I am almost out at heels. There is no remedy. I must coney catch. I must shift. Now, which of you know Ford of this town?
I ken the white. He is of substance. Good.
My honest lads, I will tell you what I am about.
About 2 yards and more.
Yeah, because he's fat. Oh, no more quips, Pistol. Indeed, I am in the waist 2 yards about. But I am now about no waist. I'm about the wrist. Briefly, I do intend to make love to Ford's wife. I spy entertainment
She discourses, she carps, she gives the leer of invitation. Now, the report goes, she hath all the rule of her husband's purse. I have writ me here a letter to her, and here another to Page's wife, who even now gave me good eyes too.
Then did the sun on dunghill shine.
Oh, she did so course all my exterior with such a greedy intention that the appetite of her eye did scorch me up and down like a burning glass. She bears the purse too. Now, go bear thou this letter to Mistress Page, and this thou to Mistress Ford. We will thrive, lads. We will thrive.
Shall I, Sir Pandarus of Troy, be come and by my side wear steel? Then Lucifer take all.
I will run no base humour. Here, take the humour letter. I will keep the haviour of reputation. Hold, sirrahs! Bear thou these letters tightly, and sail like my pinnace to these golden shores. I will discuss the humour of this letter to Page.
And I to Ford shall unfold how Falstaff, varlet vile, his double crew, his gold will hold, and in his soft couch the vial.
What? Have I escaped love letters in the holiday time of my beauty, and am now subject to them? Let me see. Ask me no reason why I love you. For though love use reason for his physician, he admits him not for his counsellor. You are not young. No more am I. Go to then, there's sympathy. Oh, really? Okay. Sympathy, you say? Okay. You are merry. Oh, and so am I. Go to then, there's more sympathy. You love sack. Oh, and so do I. Let it suffice thee, Mistress Page, that I love thee. I will not say pity me, but I say love me. By me, thine own true knight. So sweet. Oh, there's more, sorry. By day or night. Oh, well. Poet. Well. Or any kind of light. Or with all his might. Okay, for thee to fight, John Falstaff. John Falstaff? What a hero of jewelry is this? One that is well known worn to pieces with age, to show himself a young gallant. Why, he hath not been thrice in my company. How shall I be revenged on him? For revenged I shall be, as sure as his guts are made of puddings.
How now, Mistress Page? Believe me, I was going to your house.
Oh, and believe me, I was going to yours too. Oh, Mistress Ford, you look very ill.
Nay, I'll never believe that. I will have to show you to the contrary.
Faith, but you do in my mind. Ugh.
Well, I do then. But I may tell you I will show you to the contrary. Oh, Mistress Page, give me some counsel.
Oh, why, what's the matter, woman?
Oh, woman, if it were not for one trifling respect, I could come to such honour.
Well, hang the trifle, woman. Take the honour. If I were to go to hell for an eternal moment or so, I could be knighted. What, thou liest, Sir Alice Ford?
Come, we burn daylight. Here,
Read. Did you ever see the like? Letter for letter.
but that the name Ford and Page differs.
I swear he hath 1,000 of these letters writ with a blank space with different names. Sure, more. And these are of the second edition. He will print them out of doubt, for he cares not what he puts into the press, when he would put us too.
Why, this is the very same, the very hand, the very words. What doth he think of us?
Nay, I know not. It makes me almost ready to wrangle with mine own honesty.
If
he knoweth some strain in me that I know not myself, he would never have boarded me than this fury. Boarding, call you it? I'll be sure to keep him above deck. I will consent to act any villainy against him that may not sully the cheeriness of our honesty. Oh, that my husband were here to see this letter. It would give him eternal food to his jealousy. Why, look, here he comes now. And my good man too. He's as far from jealous as I am to give him cause, and that, I hope, is in an unmeasurable distance. You are the happier woman. Yes. Come, hither. Let us consult together against this greasy night. Come hither. I hope it be not so.
Hope is a curtal dog in some affairs. Sir John affects thy wife.
Why? My wife is not young.
He woos both high and low, both rich and poor, both young and old. I see you, Katie Boyle. One with another, Ford.
Love? My wife?
With liver burning hot. Oh, odious is the name.
What name, sir?
The horn, I say. Farewell.
I will seek out full stuff. If I do find him. Well. Oh, this is the name. Here it is. I've never heard, there he is. I've never heard such a drawling, affecting rogue. Oh, how now, Meg? Whither go you, George? Hark you.
Oh, how now, my sweet Frank? Why art thou melancholy?
I melancholy? I am not melancholy. Go, get you home, go.
Oh, thou hast some crotchets in thy head now. Will you go, Mistress Page?
Have with you.
You'll come to dinner, George?
Look who comes yonder. Mistress Quickly shall be our messenger to this paltry night.
Trust me, I thought on her. She'll fit it.
Well, how now, Master Ford? You heard what this knave told me, did you not? Yes. And you heard what the other told me. Do you think there is some truth in them? Oh, hang 'em, slaves! I do not think the knight would offer it. But that these that accuse him in his intent towards our wives are a yoke of his discarded men, very rogues, now that they be out of service. Were they his men? I marry. Were they? Oh, I could never the better for that. Does he lie at the garter? I marry. Does he? If he should intend this voyage towards my wife, I should turn her loose to him. What he gets of her more than sharp words, let it lie in my head. You know what they're like, blah, blah, blah. I do not misdoubt my wife, but I would be loath to turn them together. A man may be too confident. I'd have nothing lie in my head. No. Oh. Look where my renting host of the garter comes. How now, mine host? How now, my bully rook? Hast thou no suit against my knight, my guest cavaliero? None, I protest. But I'll give you a pottle of burnt sack to give me recourse to him. And say my name is Brooke. Only for a jest. My hand, bully, thou shalt have egress and regress. Said I will. Egress and they're almost, they sound the same. Egress and regress. Shall we wag? And thy name shall be Brooke. Shall we wag? Have with you. Though Page be a secure fool and stand so firmly on his wife's frailty, yet I cannot pull off my opinion so easily. Well, I will look further into it. And I have a disguise that will sound Falstaff. If I find her honest, I lose not my labour. If I find her otherwise, 'tis labour well bestowed. Give your worship good morrow. Oh, good morrow, good wife. Shall I vouchsafe your worship a word or two? 2,000, fair woman, and I'll vouchsafe thee the hearing. Oh. There is one Mistress Ford Sorry. I pray, come a little nearer this ways.
Well, Mistress Ford, all you say?
Your worship says very well. Nay, I pray you come a little nearer this ways. There are people watching, like online. There's like quite a few people watching.
What? What? Well, I warned thee, nobody hears. Mine own people, eh? Mine own people. They're all my people, eh? Hello, Internet. Hello. Oh, mine own people, like you, Chris O'Grady. Oh, it's so nice for all of my own people to join me on this feed today, and I hope that they start asking some questions. I think it'll be really funny.
Oh, are they so? Well, God bless them and make them as servants.
Well, Mistress Ford, what of her?
Marry, sir, this is the short and the long of it. You have brought her into such a canaries as 'tis wonderful.
Oh, really?
Yes, the best courtier of them all, when the court lay at Windsor, could never have brought her to such a canary.
Oh, really?
Yes, and yet there have been knights.
But,
Yes, and lords.
Lord,
Yes, and gentlemen in their coaches, and earls, nay, which is more, pensioners, like Charmaine. Yeah, but I warrant you all is one with her.
but what says she of me? Shh, be brief, my good she-Mercury.
Mary, she hath received your letter, for the which she gives you 1,000 thanks, and she gives you to notify that her husband will be absent from his house between 10 and 11.
10 and 11.
Aye, sir. And then you may come.
Oh, my God!
No, and see the picture, she says, that you wot of. Her husband will be from hence.
10 and 11. Commend me to her, woman. I will not fail her.
Why, your worship says very well. But I have another messenger to your worship. Mistress Page hath her hearty commendations to you too. And let me tell you in your ear, she's as virtuous a civil modest wife. And she bade me tell you that her husband is seldom from home. But she hopes that there will come a time. Surely I think you have charms, la, yes, in truth.
No, not I. I assure thee, setting the attractions of my good parts aside, I have no other charms.
Blessing on your heart for it.
But I pray you tell me this. Has Ford's wife and Page's wife acquainted each other? How they love me?
That were a jest indeed. They have not so little grace, I hope. Oh, that were a trick indeed.
Well, fare thee well. Commend me to them both. Here is my purse. I am yet thy debtor.
Blessing on your heart, right?
Sir John. There's one, Master Brooke here who would speak with you and be acquainted with you, and has brought you a morning draught of sack.
Brooke is his name.
Aye, sir.
Well, send him in. Such brooks are welcome to me that o'erflows such liquor.
Oh, hell yeah. Bless you, sir.
And you, sir. That is a nice coat.
Thank you.
Would you speak with me?
Sir, I am a gentleman who hath spent much. My name is Brooke. My name is Brooke.
Master Brooke, I desire more acquaintance of you.
I have a bag of money here. Troubles me. If you will help to bear it, spend all.
All?
No, half. Spend half for easing me of the carriage. There is a gentlewoman in this town. Her husband's name is Ford.
Well, sir,
I have long loved her. Briefly, I have pursued her as love hath pursued me, which is on the wing of all occasions. But whatsoever I have merited, either in my mind or in my means, I have received none.
Have you received no promise of satisfaction at her hand?
Never.
To what purpose have you unfolded this to me?
When I have told you that, I have told you all. Some say that though she appear honest to me, yet in other places she enlargeth her mirth so much that there is shrewd construction to be made of her. Now, Sir John, here is the heart of my purpose. You are a gentleman of excellent breeding.
Oh, sir!
I believe it before you know it. There is money. Spend it. Thank you. It is a nice coat. Spend it. Spend more. Spend all I have. Only give me so much of your time in exchange for it to lay an amiable siege to the honesty of this forward's wife. Use your art of wooing. Win her to consent to you.
Would it apply well to the vehemency of your affection that I would win what you would enjoy?
Methinks you prescribe yourself very preposterously. Oh, understand my drift. She dwells so securely on the excellency of her honour that the folly of my soul does not present itself. She is too bright to be looked against. Now, could come to her with any detection in my hand, my desires had instance and argument to commend themselves. I could draw her then from the ward of her purity, her reputation, her marriage vows, and 1,000 other defences, which are now too strongly embattled against me. What say you to it, Sir John?
Master Brooke, first I will make bold of your money. Next, give me your hand. And last, as I am a gentleman, you shall, if you will, enjoy Ford's wife.
Oh, good sir. Oh, I say you shall. Want no money, Sir John? You shall want none.
Want no Mistress Ford, Master Brooke, you shall want none. I say I shall be with her, I may tell you, by her own appointment. Yes, even now as you came into me, her assistant, or go-between, parted from me. I say I shall be with her between 10 and 11. For at that time the jealous rascally knave her husband will be forth. Come you to me at night, you shall know how I speed.
I am blessed in your acquaintance. Do you know Ford, sir?
Oh, hang him! Poor cuckoldy knave! No, I'm not. No. Yet I wrong him to call him poor. They say the jealous wittly knave hath matters of money, for the which his wife seems to me well favoured. I will use her as the key to the cuckoldy rogue's coffers, and there's my harvest home.
Oh, would you knew Ford, sir, that you may avoid him if you saw him?
Hang him, mechanical salt butter rogue! I will steer him out of his wits. I will awe him with my cudgel, which shall hang like a meteor on a cuckold's horns. Thou shalt lie with his wife. Come to me soon at night. Ford's a knave, and you, Master Brooke, shall know him for a knave and cuckold. Come to me soon at night.
See the hell of having a
False woman!
My bed shall be abused, my coffers ransacked, and not only shall I receive this villainous wrong, but stand under the adoption of abominable terms, and by him that does me this wrong.
Page is an ass, a secure ass.
He will trust his wife. He will not be jealous. I would rather trust a Fleming with my butter than my wife with herself. I will prevent this. 11 o'clock is the hour. I will prevent this, detect my wife, be revenged on Falstaff, and laugh at Page. I will about it. Better 3 hours too soon than a minute too late. Cuckold. Cuckold! Me! Cuckold!
now, Master Ford. Gentlemen, some of you go home with me to dinner. Besides your cheer, you shall have sport. I will show you a monster. You shall go, Master Page, and you, Sir Hugh. Have you with you to see this monster?
What, John? What, Robert? Quickly, is the buck basket? What, Robert, I say. Come. Here, set the basket down.
Give your men the charge. We must be brief.
Mary, as I told you before, John and Robert, be ready here hard by in the brewhouse. And when I suddenly call you, come forth, and without any pause or staggering, take this basket on your shoulders. Okay? That done, trudge with it with all haste and there among the Wisters and Datchet Mead, and there empty it in the muddy ditch close by the Thames side.
You will do it?
Oh, I told them over and over. They lack no direction. Be gone and come when you are called.
Here comes Sir John. I will hide me. Have I caught thee, my heavenly jewel?
Oh, sweet Sir John.
Mistress Ford, I cannot come. I cannot prate, Mistress Ford. Now shall I sin in my wish. I want thy husband would dead.
Oh, sweet Sir John.
I'll speak it before the best lord. I will have thee for my lady.
Ah, your lady, Sir John. Alas, I would be a pitiful lady.
Oh, let the court of France show me such another. Like Abby. Maybe not Abby. Oh, come, Mistress Ford, what made me love thee? Let that persuade thee. There's something extraordinary in thee. I love thee, and none but thee, and thou deservest it.
Do not betray me, sir. I fear you love Mistress Page.
Oh, no, thou might as well say I love to walk by the counter gate, which is as hateful to me as the reek of a lime kiln. Oh, God, no.
Well, heaven knows how I love you, and you shall one day find it.
Keep that in mind. Oh, I'll deserve it.
Mistress Ford. Here is one Mistress Page at the door, sweating and blowing and looking wildly, and would need speak with you presently.
Oh, no, she shall not see me. I will ensconce me behind the arras. God!
Oh, do so. She's a very tittling woman. What's the matter? How now?
Oh, Mistress Ford, what have you done? You are ashamed. You are overthrown. You are undone forever.
What's the matter, good Mistress Page?
Oh, well a day, Mistress Ford, having an honest man to your husband to give him such cause of suspicion.
What cause of suspicion?
What cause of suspicion? Oh, out upon you. How I am mistaken you.
Why, alas, what's the matter? Like he's hiding behind a pillar.
Oh, your husband's coming hither, woman, with all the officers of Windsor at his heels to search for a gentleman that he says is here now in the house by your consent to take ill advantage of him being absent. Oh, you are undone.
Oh, 'tis not so, I hope.
Pray heaven it be not so that you have such a man here. But 'tis most certain your husband's coming with half of Windsor at his heels to search for such a one. I can't afford to tell you. So, if you know yourself clear, why, I am glad on it. But if you have such a friend here, convey him out.
Oh, what shall I do? There is a gentleman, my dear friend, and I fear not mine own shame so much as his peril. I'd rather than £1,000 he were out of the house.
For shame, stand you not on good rather, and you would rather your husband is here at hand. Bethink you of some conveyance, like a wafted. Go in the house, you cannot hide him. How you have deceived me. Oh, look, here is a basket. Throw foul linen upon him as if it were going to bucking. Or, it is whiting time. Send him by your 2 men to Datchet Mead.
He is too big to go in there.
Oh, let me see it. Oh, I'll in. Follow your friend's counsel. I will in. What? Sir John Falstaff.
Are these your letters, knight?
I love thee, and none but thee as well. Sorry. Help me away. Oh, God, very nice. Fantastic. Oh, God, now I actually can't read the script anymore. How now? Will it be this? Oh, no!
Why, what have you to do whether they bear it? You had best meddle with buck washing.
Buck!
I would I could wash my hands of them.
Buck! 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 I'm Chris O'Grady. Buck! I warrant you, Buck!
Here be my keys. Here they are.
No, they're over there. They're too far away. Too bad. Here are my keys. Ascend my chambers. Search, seek, and find out.
Howaro, will unkennel the
fox. Oh, good Master Ford. Be contented. You wrong yourself too much. True, Master Page. Up, gentlemen. You shall see sport anon. Follow me, gentlemen.
This is very fantastical, humorous, and jealousies.
Nay, follow on, gentlemen. Let's see the issue of a search.
I know not which pleases me better, that my husband is deceived or Sir John. I think my husband hath some strange suspicion of Falstaff being here. I never saw him so gross in his jealousy until now. I will lay a plot to try that, and we will yet have more tricks with Falstaff. Shall we send that foolish carrion mistress quickly to him and excuse his throwing in the water to give him another hope to betray him another punishment? We will do it. Let him to be sent for tomorrow, 8 o'clock, to have amends.
I cannot find him.
Maybe the knave bragged of that he could not compass. Heard you that?
You use me well. Do you, husband?
I do so.
Oh, heaven make you better than your thoughts.
Amen. You do yourself mighty wrong, Master Ford. I must bear it.
There be any potty in the house, and in the chambers, and in the presses, and in the coffers. Heaven forgive my sins on the day of judgment.
Fie, Master Ford, are you not ashamed? What spirit, what devil suggests this imagination? 'Tis my fault, Master Page. I suffer for it.
You suffer from a bad conscience. Your wife is an honester woman as any I've seen in 10,000, in 5,000, and 500 too.
Right. Come, wife. Come, Mistress Page. I pray you. Pardon me. I pray heartily. Pardon me.
I will hereafter have you known why I have done this.
Let us go in, but trust me, we'll mock him still. Shall it be so? Oh. Yes, it shall be so, after a 5-minute interval. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
The second act. What has just happened? We've just seen Falstaff thrown into a buck basket, covered in dirty linen, smelly clothes, smelly bed sheets, dirty bed sheets, and he has been thrown into the Thames. So,
have I lived to be carried in a basket like a barrow of butcher's offal, and to be thrown into the Thames? Well, the rogues slighted me into the river with as little remorse as they would have drowned a blind bitch's puppies. 15 of the litter. Too much. 1, 2, 3. And you may know by my size that I have a kind of alacrity in sinking. If the bottom were as deep as hell, I should down. Now, Mistress, quickly.
Marry, sir, I come to your worship from Mistress Ford.
Mistress Ford? I've had Ford enough. I was thrown into the Ford. Did you get it right, Cundy? Did you understand the joke there? It was the double on top. Ford as in like the... Okay, very good. I've my belly full of Ford.
Oh, alas the day, good hearts. That was not her fault. She does so take on with her men. They mistook their erection.
So did I mine too, to build upon a foolish woman's promise.
Well, she laments for it, sir, that it would yearn your heart to see it. Her husband goes this morning a-birding. She desires you once more to come to her between 8 and 9. She'll make you amends, I warrant you.
Well, I will visit her, tell her so, and bid her think upon what a man is. A man like Chris O'Grady. A man. Let her consider his frailty, and then judge of my merit.
I will tell her. Peace be with you, sir.
I marvel I hear not of Master Brooke. He sent me word to stay within. I like his money well. Oh, here he comes.
Bless you, sir.
And you, sir. Now, Master Brooke, you have come to know what hath passed between me and Ford's wife.
That, indeed, Sir John, is my business.
Master Brooke, I will not lie to you. I was at her house the hour she appointed me.
And bid you, sir?
Oh, very ill-favouredly, Master Brooke.
How so? Did she change her determination?
No, Master Brooke, no. But the Peking cornetto, like the ice cream, no, the Peking cornetto, her husband, Master Brooke, dwelling in a continual alarum of jealousy, comes to me in the instant of our encounter, after we had embraced, kissed, protested, and as it were spoke the prologue of our comedy, and at his heels a rabble of his companions.
What? While you were there?
Yeah, while I was there.
And did he search for you and could not find you?
Oh, you shall hear, Master Brooke. As good luck would have it, comes in one Mistress Page, and in her invention and Ford's wife's distraction, they conveyed me in a buck basket.
A buck basket?
Oh, yeah, by the Lord, a buck basket. Oh, Master Brooke, there was the rankest compound of villainous smell that ever offended nostril. Oh,
and how long lay you there?
Oh, now you shall hear, Master Brooke, what I have suffered to bring this woman to evil for your good. Right. For those who weren't paying attention, being thus crammed in the basket, being thus crammed in the basket, a couple of Ford's knaves, right, his hinds, were called for by this mistress to carry me in the name of foul clothes to Datchet Lane. It was a miracle to escape suffocation. Good. Oh. And in the height of this bath, when I was more than half stewed in grease like a Dutch dish, to be thrown into the Thames and cooled, glowing hot in that surge, like a horseshoe. Shush! Facebook, I am busy. Think of that, Master Brooke. Hissing hot. Think of that.
My suit, then, is desperate. You'll undertake me no more, or undertake her no more,
Master Brooke. I will be thrown into Etna, as I have been into Thames, ere I will leave her thus. You understand what Etna is? Ryan, tell everyone what Etna is, you teacher, you. Her husband is this morning gone a-birding. I have received another embassy of meeting. Twixt 8 and 9 is the hour, Master Brooke.
'Tis past 8 already, sir.
Is it? Well, I will address me to my appointment. Oh. Is this a vision? Is this a dream?
Do I sleep?
Awake, Master Ford!
Master Ford, awake! There is a hole in your best coat, Master Ford!
Not in this one.
Well, girl, take too good a care of it. There is a hole in your best coat, Master Ford. This 'tis to have linen. This 'tis to have been married and buck baskets. I will now take the lecture. He is at my house. He cannot escape me. 'Tis impossible he should. If I have horns to make one mad, let the proverb go with me. I will be horn mad. Ugh.
Mistress Ford, your sorrow hath eaten up my sufferance. But are you sure of your husband now?
He's a birding, sweet Sir John.
What ho, Gossip Ford, what ho?
Oh no, step into the chamber, Sir John.
Okay.
How now, sweetheart? Who's at home beside yourself?
Why, none but mine own people, like we all should, staying in our little bubbles. Very good, none but mine own people. Indeed? No, certainly. Speak loud, he's in the chamber.
Oh, truly, I am so glad you have nobody here.
Why?
Why, woman, your husband is in his old lines again. I am so glad the fat knight is not here.
How near is my husband, Mistress Page?
Hard by, at street end. He will be here anon.
Oh, I am undone. The knight is here.
Why, then you're utterly shamed, and he is but a dead man. What a woman are you! Away with him, away with him! Better shame than murder.
Which way shall he go? How shall I bestow him? Shall I put him in the basket again?
No, please, I'll come no more of the basket, no. May I not go out, ere he come?
Alas,
3 of Ford's brothers watch the door with pistols, that's right, that none shall issue out. Otherwise you might slip away ere he came. Creep into the kiln hole. Where is it?
Oh, no. He will seek there, on my word. Neither press, coffer, chest, trunk, well or vault, but he hath an abstract remembrance for such places, and goes to them by note. There is no hiding you in the house.
Well, I'll go out then. No, if you go out in your own semblance, Sir John, you die. Unless you go out disguised.
Oh, how might we disguise him?
Oh, alas the day, I know not. There is no woman's gown big enough for him. Otherwise, he might have put on a hat, a muffler, and a kerchief, and so escaped. Oh, good hearts, devise something, any extremity rather than a mischief.
My maid's aunt, the pet woman of Brentford, has a gown above.
On my word, that will serve him. She's as big as he is, and there's her thrummed hat and muffler too. Run up, Sir John, quick, we'll come and dress you straight. Put on the gown a while.
I would my husband see him in this shape.
He cannot abide the old woman of Brentford. He swears that she's a witch, forbade her from my house, and is certain to beat her.
What now? But is my husband coming?
Aye, in good sadness he is. And talks of the basket too. Howsoever he had the intelligence.
We'll try that, for I'll appoint my men to carry the basket again to meet him at the door with it, as they did last time.
Oh, hang him, dishonest varlet. We cannot misuse him enough. We will lay a proof on that which we will do. Wives may be merry, and yet honest too.
Go, sirs. Take the basket again on your shoulders. Your master is hard at door. If he bid you set it down, do so. Quickly dispatch.
Aye, but if it prove true, Master Page, have you any way to unfold me again?
Oh, look. In the basket. What? Set down the basket, villains.
Somebody call my wife. There is a knot, a pact, a conspiracy against me. What wife, I say, come forth. Behold, wow, what honest clothes thou hast sent forth to bleaching. Why, this passes, Master Ford. You are not to go loose any longer. You must be pinioned. Why, this is very lunatics.
This is as mad as a mad dog. Indeed, Master Ford, this is not well, indeed.
So say I, too, sir.
Oh, well. Come hither, Mistress Ford.
Mistress Ford, the honest woman, the modest wife, the virtuous creature that hath a jealous fool to her husband. I suspect without cause. Do I, mistress?
Heaven be my witness, you do, if you suspect me of any dishonesty.
Well said. Brazen face, hold it out. Come forth, sirrah. Oh, no. Oh, God. God, this passes. Are you not ashamed? Let the clothes alone. I shall find you anon.
Oh, why, man, why?
Oh, Master Page, as I am a man, there was one conveyed out of my house yesterday in this basket. Why may he not be there again? Pluck me out all the linen. Oh, God.
If you find a man there, he shall die of flea's death.
God, he's not there what I seek for. No, you're nowhere else but in your brain. Help to search my house this one time. If I find not what I seek for, let me forever be your table sport. Satisfy me once more search with me. What?
Ho, Mistress Page, come you and the old woman down. My husband will come to the chamber anon.
Old woman? What old woman is that?
Why, it's my maid's aunt of Brentford.
A witch, a queen, an old cousin queen. Have I not forbade her from my house? Come down, you witch, you hagger. Come down, I say.
Nay, oh, good sweet husband, good gentleman, let him not strike the old woman.
Come, Mother Pat, come. Give me your hand. Oh, thank you there. Old Pratt, here. Come here. Oh, no. Oh, come, you witch, you queen, you rag, you baggage, you polecat, you runyon. Out, I'll conjure you. I'll fortune tell you. Are you not ashamed? I think you have killed the poor woman. Hang her. Witch.
Oh, but yeah, you know, I think she be a witch. Indeed, I do not like it when a woman has a great beard. I spy a great beard under her muffler.
Will you follow, gentlemen? I beseech you. Follow, see but the issue of my jealousy. Let's obey his humour a little bit further. Come, gentlemen. Trust me, he beat him most pitifully.
Nay, by the mass, that he did not. He beat him most unpitifully, methought. Unpitifully, he has no pitiful, you know. It's funny, Ryan will tell you. Shall we tell our husbands how we have served him?
Yes, by all means.
If they can find in their hearts the poor and virtuous knight shall have further afflictions, and we too shall still be the ministers.
This is one of the best discretions of a woman as ever I did look upon.
And did he send you both of these letters in an instant?
Within quarter of an hour.
Pardon me, wife? Henceforth, do what thou wilt. I would rather suspect the sun with cold than thee with wantonness. 'Tis well, no more. Jesus Christ, calm down. Be not so as extreme in submission as thou in offence, all right? But let our plot go forward, let our wives, yet once again, to make us public sport, appoint the meeting with this old fat fellow, where we may take him and disgrace him for it.
There is no better way than that they spoke of.
How? To send him word that they'll meet him in the park at midnight. Fie, he'll never come.
You say he has been thrown in the rivers and grievously peaked in as an old woman. Methinks there should be terrors in him,
that he will not come. So say I too.
Devise how you will use him when he comes, and let us two devise to bring him thither.
There is an old tale goes, that Hyn the hunter, sometime a keeper here in Windsor Forest, doth all the winter time at still midnight walk round about an oak with great ragged horns.
You're right, wife, but what of that?
Mary, this is our device, that Falstaff at that oak shall meet with us, disguised as Hyn, with huge horns on his head.
Well, do not be doubted, but he'll come. And in this shape, when you have brought him thither, what shall be done with him? What is your plot?
That likewise we have thought upon, and thus. We will dress like urchins and fairies, green and white, and upon a sudden, as Falstaff, she, and I are newly met, let them from forth a saw pit rush at once with some diffused song. And upon that sight, we too in great amazedness will fly, and then let them encircle him about, and fairy-like pinch the unclean knight.
And, till he tell the truth, let the supposed fairies pinch him sound and burn him with their tapers.
The truth being done, we'll all present ourselves, dishorn the spirit, and mock him home to Windsor.
Go, send to Falstaff straight.
Nay, I will to him again in the name of Brooke. He'll tell me all his purpose.
Sure he'll come.
Be you not that? Go, Parson Hugh, go get us properties and trickings for our theories.
Oh, it is very honest knaveries.
Go, Mistress Ford. Send Mistress quickly to know John's mind.
If it should come to the ear of the court how I have been transformed, and how my transformation hath been washed and cudgelled, they would melt me out of my fat drop by drop and lick a fisherman's boots with me. Well, If my wind were but long enough to say my prayers, I would repent. Now, mistress, quickly, whence come you?
From the two parties, forsooth.
Oh, the devil take one party and damn the other, and let them both be bestowed. I have suffered more for their sakes, more than any villainous inconstancy as man's disposition is able to bear.
Oh, and have they not suffered? Yes, I warrant you, speciously one of them. Oh, Mistress Ford, good heart is beaten black and blue. You cannot see a white spot about her.
Oh, tell us me of black and blue. I've been beaten into all the colours of the rainbow. See, look, I'll show you. Oh no, I'll show you. Look, oh God, there'll be a bruise somewhere. I promise you. On my head, look up. Oh, I know it looks like an itchy bite, but it's not. It's a bruise because I was hurt by Ford because he was so strong, so great. He was so strong to me. Ow, ow, kiss a better. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Good job.
Sir, let me speak with you in your chamber. Here is a letter that will say somewhat. Oh, good hearts. What are you? All right, Chris. What hearts? What to do here is to bring you two together.
Prithee, no more prattling. Go, old hold. This is the third time. I hope good luck lies in odd numbers.
I'll provide you a chain, and I'll do what I can to get you a pair of horns.
Pair of horns? Okay, away. I say, time wears. Hold up your head and mince. Oh, look! Amongst all this linen. Oh, God. Oh, it's Master Brooke. Master Brooke. The matter will be known tonight or never. Be you in the park about midnight at Hearn's Oak, and you shall see wonders. Follow me. Excuse me. I'll tell you strange things of this knave Ford, of whom tonight I will be revenged. And I will deliver his wife into your hand. Follow. Strange things in hand, Master Brooke. Follow. Trip, trip, fairies. Come and remember your parts. People, I pray you, and when I give you the watch, lords, do as I bid you. Ha! Come. Trip, trip. I've got to set up something real quick first, because it is midnight. But we have to go because of the change in lighting state. Wow! We can do it. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, yes. Come on. There we go. Oh, wow. The Windsor Bell. Oh, what a buzzy trip. Oh, look at that. Wow. The Windsor Bell has struck 12. The minute draws on. At exactly 1 hour and 10 minutes right now, to be precise. Now, you hot-blooded gods, assist me. Remember, Jove, thou wast a bull for thy Europa. Love, set on thy horns. Oh, yes, this looks amazing. Wow. Love, set on thy horns. When gods have hot backs, what shall poor men do? For me, I am here a Windsor stag, and the fattest, I think, of the forest. Much better. But who comes here? My doe! My doe with the black scut.
Oh, Mistress Page has come with me, sweetheart.
Oh, divide me like a bride buck. Eat your horn. Oh, come. Ah, am I a woodman? Speak I like Hearn the hunter, as I am a true spirit. Welcome.
Oh, alas, what noise is this? Oh, heaven forgive our sins.
Oh, my, what should this be?
Away!
Although, I think the devil will not have me damned, lest the oil in me that should set hell on fire, he would never else cross me thus. Oh, ow, oh, ow. God, I was really hoping that wouldn't happen, but that's okay, we'll deal with it. Fairies! Black, grey, green and white, you moonshine revellers and shades of night, you orphan heirs, our fixed destiny, attend your office and your quality. Although these are fairies, he that speaks to them shall die. I know a winking couch, no man their works must die. Because if I can't see them, they can't see me, so I'll be fine. I'm only joking. Go you, and ere you find the maid that ere she sleep and thrice her prayers said, raise up the organs of your fantasy, sleep she is sound as careless infancy. But those that sleep and think not on their sins, pinch them, arms, legs, shoulders, backs, sides, and shins. Away, disperse, but till 'tis 1 o'clock, our dance of custom round about the oak of whom the hunter, let us not forget. But stay, I smell a man of Middle Earth. Oh no! Heaven defend me from this Welsh fairy! With trial fire, touch me his finger end. If he be chaste, the flame will back descend and turn him to no pain. But if he start, it is the flesh of a corrupted heart. Come, come, will this wood take fire? Oh, corrupt and tainted in desire, about him, fairies, sing a scornful rhyme, and as you trip, pinch him to your time. Fie on sinful fantasy, fie on lust and luxury. Lust is but a bloody fire, kindled with unchaste desire. Bearded hearts who flames aspire, as thoughts to blow them higher and higher. Pinch him, fairies, mutually, pinch him for his villainy. Pinch him and turn him and burn him about, till candles and starlight and moonshine be out. And that candle, ow! Don't do that home, kids. And now we pinch the unclean knight. Oh no! Pinch the unclean knight. Ow! Ah! Oh, my bottom. Ow! All hundreds and thousands of people watching, helping to pinch my bottom on this cursed day. Oh, I'm melting. Nay, do not fly. Will none but him the hunter serve your turn? What? Now, good Sir John, how like you us Windsor wives? See you these, husband? Do not these fair yokes become the forest better than the town? Now, sir, who's the cuckold now? Master Brooke, Falstaff's a knave, a cuckolding knave. He hath enjoyed nothing of Ford's but his buck basket, his cudgel, and 20 pounds of moneys, which must be paid back to Master Brooke by way of subscribing to our Patreon page or seeing the bank account details noted on this link. 20 pounds of moneys! Yeah. Sir John, we have had ill luck. We could never meet. I will never take you for my love again, but I will always count you my dear. Oh, where are my horns? I am a horny bastard. Here we go. Oh no! I do begin to perceive that I am made an ass. And these are not fairies! I mean, look at you. I mean, for a start, Ryan kind of looks like one. And Kat, like, they dress up like one sometimes, but the rest of you, Abby, for God's sake, you don't look like a fairy at all. I was on 3 or 4 times and I thought that they were not fairies. God! Sir John Falstaff. Serve court, and fairies will not pinch you, and rid of your jealousies too, I pray you. Why, Sir John, do you think that ever the devil could have made you our delight? What? A hodge pudding? A bag of flax? A puffed man? Old cold, withered, and of intolerable entrails, and one that is as slanderous as Satan, and as poor as Job, and as wicked as his wife. Oh, well, now, come. I see I am your theme. You have the start of me, and I am dejected. I'm not able to answer the Welsh flannel. Use me as you will. Ow, my bum. Ow. You pinched my bottom so badly. Oh. Well. Oh. Well. What remedy? Falstaff. Heaven give thee joy. What cannot be eschewed must be embraced. Eh? Falstaff. Heaven give you many, many merry days. Good husband, let us all go home and stay home, 1, 2, 3, and laugh the sport o'er a country fire. Sir John and all. Let it be so. Sir John, to Master Brooke you yet shall hold your word. For tonight he shall lie with Mistress Ford. Yeah. Thank you so much. That is the end of the play. Woo! Oh, God. I might as well just take my hair out. That'll do. I mean, it looks great. I mean, why not? That once happened. Okay. It's question time. Awesome. Fantastic. Thank you, Abby. Thank you so much for your round of applause. And thank you guys for tuning in to watch one chick do a beautiful rendition of the Merry Wives of Windsor. Thank you so much.